chance to lose, but you keep chasing directions that invite losses. I grew this account from $10,000 to what you see on the screen right now, and it might interest you to know that I document this step-by-step journey on this channel. Let's dive into the video. Good morning, traders. Today's date is 16th of January 2026, sorry. And as you can see, we're on the charts already to do the same thing we do every day. This very account I'm trading, as you can see on the screen, I started this account when it was $10,000 and see where we've grown it to. I'm just sharing my journey of what I do every day and how growth is possible with trading profitably and consistently. And if you want to learn how I do this, you should be following this channel, you should be subscribing, you should be liking this video. Alright, let's get into the business of the day. As you can see, I'm on the chart already, and of course what I trade is gold. I trade just gold on the 15 minutes time frame, and I'm here already. As you can see, the blue lines on the screen, they are my point of interest for today. These blue zones you see are my point of interest, and the bias I have today for today on gold is a buying bias. So around these zones I will be buying. I'll be executing my strategy around these zones. Let's head over to MetaTrader 5, my broker, HFM. By the way, HFM is a very fantastic broker. I've been using them and they've been in existence for over 20 years. You can check the link in the description and get an account with them. Anyways, this is my MetaTrader here. So these are the exact same zones you see on TradingView. These exact blue zones you see, these are my points of interest that I'll be reacting depending on what price does today. So that's it, guys. I've finished drawing my zone. The next thing is to wait for 8 o'clock in my time, and that should be 8 o'clock is 7 o'clock GMT time. So I'll wait for that time. I'll make my first execution and I'll update. So as you can see on my screen right now, I just executed my first trade around this zone, this place here right now. So this was where I was able to execute my trade, but there's a cluster for today because the way my strategy is built, that I have a minimum stop loss target, I have a minimum risk target in terms of pips, and not just in terms of the money on the table, but in terms of pips as well. This helped me further strengthen my risk and money management. So that cluster will be working here right now today, and because of that, this zone down here over here is invalid for me today, right? So it's invalid for me, and I will most likely not be taking up to 2 trades today. I might just be taking 1 trade. That is, I'm working with just this place where I've entered. Let me adjust the zone. Just this place where I made my entry is my focus for today, right? And my stop loss, I'm about to put it down there, and I'll be risking 2% of the account on this trade as usual, but I'll be in just this trade, so no buy limits for today, right? Anyway, anyhow this trade goes, I'll show up on an update. So here's an update to this trade. As you can recall, we made the entry around this zone here, and ever since then price has gone up to some extent. I think we saw around $100 in profit, and then later on it's reversed to this zone down here. But as I said earlier, I traded with just one zone today, right? Because there's a cluster in my strategy that does not permit me to use this very zone because of the requirement of amount of pips I need. So as at the moment, this is where price is. As you can see on my P&L, this is where price is, and I was actually looking at the New York Open. Let's check that real quick. So I was actually looking at the New York Open to have pushed price back to the upside, but it actually did not go the way I planned. So right now the time is no longer really favorable, and I'll be looking to exit this trade, and my target is this zone. If price happens to come back to this zone, before the day ends, I will be exiting this trade at that point. So let's see how it goes. Let's hope for the best, and I'll update you guys. So this is where the price is at right now, right? And it already went to the zone I'm targeting that I will exit from. And I have a mentor that always say you should give yourself a very silly reason to take profit. And that's what I'm about to do right now. So I'm about to close this trade as it has done what I wanted it to do. We'll close, we'll come back tomorrow for new setups. So this is the end of the week, and the trade went well in my own opinion. So we'll come back next week. We hope next week will be better. This account is sitting at almost that's 6%, right? From now, yeah, 6%. And this is not bad. We did this just in a week. If you like the way I trade, you want to trade with me, check my description. You'll see the Telegram link. You just click it and join the winning team. Alright, see you guys. Like and subscribe for more contents like this.